Hello, happy new week. All right, so coming in, we just jumped into Taurus season. Okay, so we are on 420 actually. So that's a whole vibe if you're into it. Okay, and I am here, trying to clean up a little bit. It's late night. That's my vibe. So I've got all of the psychic fair stuff to put back. So I want to come in and do a weekly read for you. This is for the collective. Oh, and did you see my zodiac shirt? This is one of my like lounge around shirts. So, um, new moon energy is still prevalent. Okay, let's see for Sunday into Monday. Okay, we'll look at that. It's intense energies that are swirling around, okay, with the moon near Gemini, Mars, and Saturn, okay, and the sun just switched over to Taurus season, okay. So it says, the question is, are you wasting your time and breath on someone? If so, stop, okay. And then as we're going into Monday, Mars is entering Taurus as well. So it's a time to reconnect with the earth. Consider where you're being stubborn. And if you enjoy food, enjoy it, carbs and all. Okay? So that's a message if you're on a diet or if you're thinking about getting back on your diet. Okay? Because Taurus is our grounded earth fixed energy. Okay? So, and it's all about pleasure and luxury, okay? And it's dealing with the Empress energy as well. So, and you'll definitely feel like treating yourself when you're in Taurus season, okay? So, with that being said, let's do a quick look here at the first one came out, which is the newest deck, the Toxic Relationship deck. So we won't dwell on this too much, and we'll use it as a tool to see what we could change about ourselves or what we could try to help change in others. Let's see, what's the message real quick? Toxic relationship. Okay. Ooh. Ignoring achievements. Okay. So it says celebrate your own success and seek people who recognize and applaud your achievements. Okay, so that could be something that we might not do, or we haven't been doing fairly, giving people their recognition, or letting people know when they're doing well. Okay, so that's something to keep in mind. Don't ignore others' achievements. Okay. And this one says pressure to change. So this says embrace your authentic self. Change should come from within, not from external pressure. Okay? So don't let anybody pressure you to change and don't pressure other people to change. Okay? You need to accept people the way they are. Okay? So that's a message. Anything else? Oh, and I said I was going to look at the other app too. So this talks about infidelity. Ooh, okay. So if you've been a victim of infidelity or if you have caused infidelity, it's a message to focus on healing and self-care. Trust Trust can be rebuilt with time, honesty, and effort on both sides. Okay? So keep that in mind. Infidelity, definitely dealing with a serious relationship. Or it could be, take it to a softer level where it could be just dealing with being disloyal to somebody. Okay? So keep that in mind. Let's see what's the tea. Okay? And I didn't really even use any of these too much yesterday. Let's see. What's the tea coming up for this week? What's the tea? And you'll slowly start to see the white part come back into the moon. And luckily, it'll stay sunlight later and later, the more we get closer to summer. So we got like 4 that fell out. Fishing for comments. Okay, so that's interesting because we just had the other one that said ignoring people's achievements. Okay, so that's a twist on that because it could be somebody who's overly, just too much. They just are bragging, boasting, they just want attention for every little thing. Okay, now that is getting to the point where it's like this. They're just fishing. But if it's something honest and somebody actually did something good and it's, you know, something that needs to be recognized, you should show them that you're proud and it should be honest and sincere. Okay? But when it's somebody like this and they're just fishing for compliments, it's like, you don't want to give it to them. You don't want to feed their ego, because it's just coming from a place of, you know, low vibrations. Okay? So next, somebody is too busy winning. This is you. Claim the energy. You're too busy winning to even be bothered, to even worry about what somebody else got going on. And you're the type of person that you don't necessarily need anybody's like approval or recognition. You would like to have the trophies, but you don't thrive on that attention. Okay? Now let's see. Okay? Somebody is in their head. Okay? So you got somebody overthinking, stressed, or overanalyzing, okay, when it comes to you. Or this could be you. So if that's the case, you need to try to detach as much as possible. Don't worry, okay? A lot of times things are in your head. It's not even really a potential problem, okay? So learn to decompress or calm your nervous system in a certain way, okay? And it's easier said than done, all right? Let's see, what else? Uninterested. So this could be you or somebody's showing you that they're uninterested. So, and again, it can be painful, but it is going to make you stronger once you realize your self-worth, and realize that somebody, they don't deserve you. Okay? So, or if it's the opposite and you're uninterested in something, the best way to handle that is to be honest or to be upfront about it. Don't be rude and just be dismissive of people. Okay? Alrighty. Next up is our soul journey. message. And the soul journey is our affirmations, letting us know what type of energy is coming in or what type of state of mind we could be in already. Soul journey, whoa, okay. I was going to say soul journey message for this week. Let's see, let's get one more. Okay, perfect. So we got trust. This is good. So it's like an energy that's coming in that's like, it's all at once. Okay, it's something that is like very potent, dealing with the blue, the purple energy, the crown, the third eye. Okay, and it says, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Okay, and then we love this. We got success. So the success is yellow. It's dealing with our solar plexus. And we got the orange sacral energy going into throat and third eye and crown. All the colors is here to come to success. But the yellow, we have to be motivated for it. We have to feel like we have to aspire for it. We have to desire for some type of level of success. And that's different for everybody. Okay? So it says, I know that there is no greater goal than to love. All right? So you need to love yourself first. Love what you do, right? Whatever you do that can bring you to success. Love whoever you love to, make you feel successful or bring you in that level to where you feel you can achieve success. Okay? Interesting. Anything else? Soul Journey. Then we'll go to Quantum Oracle. Oh, interesting. We got indecision. So we could come in a place where we're going to be having to make a decision, or we have to, because it's a little static here. So it's kind of saying like you might be pulled in one direction or the other. Indecision. I will use my intuition in all aspects of life. And that goes back to the trust. It's a little bit different color, but it's still that purple, dealing with your crown chakra. And then, yep, one more. Purpose. Okay, we need to stand in our purpose. We need to do what we love. Okay. It says, I know what I am here to do. Okay. Really nice. Now, let's see. Quantum Oracle, one of my favorites. We'll just do a couple from there. And we'll end out with the Quantum Oracle because I don't want to be too long. We're already getting up to 14 minutes. So let's see what messages from the Quantum Oracle for this coming week. Okay, one fell. What else? Quantum Oracle. Let me get this one. Okay, teacher. So we could have a teacher that's going to be coming to us. Somebody's going to be wanting to get some advice from us or help us in some type of way. A teacher. Why my screen looks so blurry? And then what else? Okay. Consciousness of lack. So let's see what that's all about, because this is something that we've been stuck in from the past. It could have been a love disappointment or something like this, where, we let our emotions and go and somebody took advantage of them. Let's see what else with that. And then a creative endeavor. So, creative endeavor, you could be doing something with the arts, painting, music, photography, doing something near the water. Let's see, what was that consciousness of lack? What's that all about? Yeah, dark thoughts. So again, we need to kind of clear our mind. These are consciousness cards. So it's dealing with your thought process or the ways that you have been in the past that's been keeping you in a certain like darkness or like a maze here. You see both of them got like different mazes. It's talking about the path that you chose, okay? So we need to try to switch this consciousness. And again, that teacher is coming in that's probably going to try to help you or give you some type of like tips on how to get out of that type of energy. And I'm going to say the creative things will help you to clear your mind a lot more and shift your focus. Yeah. What else with the quantum oracle? What else for this week? Yes. Okay. Happy success. And it's another consciousness here. So, yeah, that's a good thing. So I would say here, don't allow yourself to like start drifting off into this dark place when you start feeling like regrets or thinking about the past or the different things that you could have done or the different things that could have happened. We gotta let this stuff go. Unfortunately, it happened. It was sad. It caused us pain. It was a dark time, but we're still here. Okay, we survived. We had to be grateful. We had to be thankful. And that says happy success right along with the soul's journey that was leading us to success in the yellow, right? So, message, if you can, wear some yellow this week. It's all about abundance and that solar plexus, the sun energy, bringing in something bright, bringing in abundance, okay? So, love you. Have a good week. See you later.